All right, so I took um, 3 trades today. I'm gonna go over them. Um, all right, so first trade, first trade came in at 9:35, 5 minutes after the market opened. I saw a potential setup, looking for a quick short. NQ was already selling off, was already dropping. It wasn't rallying, it was dropping. Here it's been dropping. It was dropping since 8 8:39, and then here was the open. It opened up here. It pushed up, but on the 5 minute chart, now we opened here. We pushed up with some strong volume, but we're still holding this level here, right? So when I entered here with the support of that, and with looking for ES to hold ES to hold. I think just turn it to the 6 o'clock thing. ES to hold yeah, 6 o'clock. ES to hold this level here. All right. So we came, look like we're gonna hold this level here. That was the idea. So we came up, and it looked like we were about to push back down. And I entered around here, but price couldn't hold. Let me refresh the charts real quick, because it's gonna just keep glitching. 1 minute. Um, Let it refresh. All right, there we go. All right, so that's NQ. So with ES, we opened around a minute. Come on, zoom in. Yeah, we opened around here, right below this, and I was looking to see if price could hold this candle here, and I entered 35, right? So kind of like topped it off, like close to, and it looked like I was about to sell off. So I entered, I think about here, and then my entry was basically the low of that mark right there. That was just the low after that. Couldn't get price below that level to save my life. Um, right here it is over here. My entry was, where is it? This is not looking like it. This is the 20th. Oh, it's up here. So my entry was about here, and then that was just the low after that. I don't think price went below this, and so I took an exit here. So that's 325 level. We never breached it after price held it, so that really sucked. But I took my exit early before my stop loss was realized. My stop loss was supposed to be like around here somewhere, but I think I exit at, my stop loss was a little higher. My stop loss was at the, probably here, yeah. And then I saw I exit early before it got realized. So that was the first trade, going short. And I also, VIX was, VIX at the time, as you can see on this chart here, VIX was right above here. That's 12.5 level, and I thought we're maybe push up because we were holding this 12.65 level. So we're holding this, but when VIX eventually broke below it and NQ was moving up, I said, well, this price no longer has any support from these two, so I took my exit. And then price pushed up above a level that I had here, right, from pre-market, from here, from pre-market, where we pushed up above it. We didn't close above it, but we pushed up and we peeked our head in, and we created this high volume, right? Right here. You can see it down there at the bottom. So we picked our head above it, and then we kind of like came back down. So I said, okay, maybe we're gonna go, and I found that level there that we're kind of like holding in between it. So I kind of like jumped in early at 11:07. Where is 11:07? So right around here. So when price looked like it wanted to go again, right? We came down, touched that area, and I said, okay, I'm gonna look for a nice little retest. So I kind of got it here in the 1 minute. This here caught my interest, and then I entered. Stop loss was down here. We rallied up. We rallied up. We rallied up here, peaked our head above that level again, and then price basically came all the way down and took me down. We were close to my 2-1 level, but I was aiming for this right here. This is what I really wanted. I should have probably taken my exit and said screw it and get out, but I was hoping that price would bullishly move up. Um, but look like we came to a the same level on NQ. The second trade. Second trade exit. Is it the exit one? Yeah. It's like NQ was just holding this level and wasn't getting above settlement price. So I should have looked for that exit there. So the NQ level should have been my exit, and then also we were down here on VIX, right? So those two trades, ideas were, the first trade idea was the second trade the idea was good. The first trade the idea was also good because NQ was selling off and VIX was kind of holding this. But once they started switching up, I bailed. But on this long one, I just couldn't catch a proper move. Right, this nice move was good, and then it sold off. Right, and then we had this level here. So this level here was 7,000 volume. That's what I was looking at. It looked like we kind of bounced off of it, and then we stayed above it. So I said, okay, if we can hold this, I'm interested in longs. We came down again, and then we pushed up. But my box that I got from the Heiken Nashi, which I explained when I made the video earlier, was that from here, right? I should have had maybe something from the 7,000 on it, but no, the 7,000 was above, so I'm not sure if I should have used this. But the 10,000 one later, let's go. I think it was from here to open. From the open, I had the strong volume, and I couldn't find a level here, but I found a level here on the 5 minute, and I marked it. I don't know if it was after or before, and I said, okay, that's where price bounced. Alright, that was the bounce that price needed. When price got down to here, you saw all that volume that came in on this one candle. So let's make this a little bigger to see what exactly it looked like. And then that also helps create a clear supply zone. So we had strong volume. We had this test here, right? I think that also caught my interest. I don't know if I entered on this one here. Let me go back to see if I entered around there. 1232 is where I entered the next trade. 1232. Way over here, and that ended up being the high, and I ended up getting stopped out. And then after I got stopped out, we hit this, right? So volume being brought up. This is initial balance. Price came down, came to that volume area over here after the open. No, it doesn't count. Yeah, so it came to the one on the 30-minute where we had the strong volume, and below it we don't have an area, but above it we did, and price where price took off. And I like this candle here on market, and this candle here on a Heikin Nashi, because here we're not anywhere near that low, right? So this mark here, you see that? We're not anywhere near that low, so we kind of like gapped in a sense. So when price came back to it, that's where price rallied again, bounced, and then rallied even higher, right? Going to where I wanted price to go. Um, Stopping short, but I wanted price up above this, and that's what we got, right? So those are my three trades that I took. One at the open, and then two trying to go long, but at a lower at a higher level than I should have had been at. Should have been looking more at the stronger volume point here, and I shouldn't have been trying to get in so many times. So I'm reducing how many times I try. If it doesn't work the first time, more than likely after the high volume comes in, more than likely probably won't work, and price is not ready to go yet. And I kind of like forced it twice, and I should have just been looking for a lower area like this here, because that would be the next level. That's the next level that I found, and price basically took off from there. So I'm gonna have to work on just not taking so many trades at the same level when I have these high volume marks. That shows that price should be moving, and if price doesn't continue, then I shouldn't be trying to take it again. All right, that's it for me.